Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the El Cajon City Council meeting. This meeting is called to order, and I will ask our clerk to call the roll. Oh, we're going to do it together.
Mayor Wells.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Ortiz.
Here.
Councilmember Goebel.
Here.
And Councilmember McClellan and Councilmember Kendrick are not participating in this portion of the meeting.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, would you stand and recite the Pledge of Allegiance with me, please?
Happy to.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
All right. The city clerk posted orders of adjournment of the November 10th, 2020 meeting and the agenda of the December 8th, 2020 meeting in accordance with state law, council, and housing authority policy. Before we provide the results of the November election, I'd like to take a moment to say a few words to Bob. On behalf of the entire city council, the staff, and the entire city really, thank you for the 30-plus years of service to the city of El Cajon. When we can properly and safely celebrate you, we will. And we will invite you to come back to a council meeting. But in the meantime, thank you very much, Bob McClellan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job, Bob.
Thank you.
I just want to say Bob has had a remarkable career. He has been an inspiration to me, and I think every council member that we have. And Bob, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will now ask the city clerk to recite the results of the November 3rd, 2020 election.
Thank you, sir. The San Diego Register of Voters has canvassed the results of the November 3, 2020 election and declares the results for council members for District 2, 3, and 4 as follows. For council member of District 2, Michelle Metschel received 1,441 votes. Letitia D. Dickerson, 1,380 votes. Stephanie Harper, 1,367 votes. Juan Carlos Mercado, 1,224 votes. Humbert Cabrera, 976 votes. And Martin Van Dinteren, 544 votes. For council member of District 3, the incumbent, Steve Goebel, ran unopposed and obtained 8,832 votes. And for council member of District 4, Phil Ortiz received 3,081 votes. Estela de los Rios, 1,611 votes. Dunia Shaba, 1,341 votes. And Billy Thigpen, 728 votes. It is staff recommendation that the City Council adopts the next resolution and order declaring the results of the November 3, 2020 election for council members of Districts 2, 3, and 4.
All right. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Move that we accept recommendation by the staff of Mr. Carl's results.
And I will second that.
Mayor Wells, your vote, please.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Ortiz.
Yes.
And Council Member Goebel.
Yes.
Motion carries by unanimous vote of those present.
All right. This is the fun part. This time we're going to administer the oath of office by our city clerk.
And we will go by order of districts. So I will like to ask Mrs. Metschel to please come up.
I, Michelle Mitchell, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and to the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservations for purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Thank you. Yes. Sure. Okay, this is a big deal for me. I've been an admin for over 30 years. I've been a single mom. I've lived in El Cajon a really long time. And to now be elected to city council is a really big deal. I want to thank everybody who supported me, who voted for me, my coworkers, my husband, my daughter, my family, friends, neighbors. Thank you so much for your confidence that I will be able to be a good city council person. This is such an honor, and I am very, very humbled to have been elected, and I thank each and every one of you. Thank you.
For District 3, Councilmember Goebel, please.
I, Steve Goebel, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. I'm so pleased to be able to serve the people of El Cajon for another 4 years. I think one word that really sums up the last 4 years is the word together. Together we accomplished a lot. Together we got homeless people off the street. Together we are helping businesses and have helped businesses. And I too have a few people I'd like to thank, and they're the city staff, to make many of these things happen and others. So let me just take a minute or two to thank them. I'd like to thank the Police Officers Association. They kept us safe this summer. These people are smart, they are fair, they're respectful, they're part of the stellar El Cajon Police Department. Together with the admin support people, the communications center, the records and property professionals, and the crime lab. Let me tell you just a second, our crime lab is first in the nation to be accredited under new rules for how a forensic crime lab operates. First in the nation. Other crime labs across the country are calling them, how do you do this? How do you get it done? Our El Cajon firefighters, 51 of them, the combination of the Hulk meets MacGyver meets Captain America, all combined. And together with their support team, they are a nationally ranked 1% ISO Class 1 department. 1% of over 36,000 fire agencies in the country achieve this rating. And our own Heartland Fire Department and our Oklahoma firefighters are part of that great team. Our Community Development Department under Tony Shute, you have raised the quality of projects in Oklahoma. You and your team, thank you so much. Our Public Works Department, Yasmin Arellano, your proactive work in keeping our streets in good shape, our sewer pipes running, thank goodness, and other projects, and quick response. Our IT department under Sarah Diaz, their team created a new project assistance center online to streamline things for people. And the new Oklahoma City app and the website, all are great improvements together. HR under Marisol Thorne, innovative programs such as Yara, our therapy dog at the fire station. I'd like to think Yara stands for, you are really awesome. Our rec department under Frank Carson, really pivoting and doing some creative work here, especially in the past year, as we undergo this pandemic and COVID. Frank, great job to you and your team. To the finance department, Clay Shane, we're going through some important financing things right now, and his work has resulted, he and his team, in a AA rating. Outstanding for the city of El Cajon. Great job, Clay. Our city clerk, Angela Cortez, she keeps it all together. She makes it happen. Our city attorney, Morgan Foley, thank you for keeping our contracts right, our compliance good, and everything is the way it should be. To our city manager, Graham Mitchell, who's watching from home, he's the best. He and his team, they keep this city running smoothly. They do well. Together, we've had some great community partners, Crisis House, the Economic Development Council, the Chamber of Commerce, the Elko Collaborative, Salvation Army, East County Homeless, the DA's office, churches, waste management. These have all been great partners that we've worked together with to move the needle. I have some personal thanks to wrap up to say thank you to Diane Jacob, who I've known since I was a 10-year-old boy hiking mountains in Humboldt every New Year's Day. The former chiefs, Jim Davis and Jeff Davis, for their wisdom. For Dick Brown, a former mayor and supervisor. Walt Eckhart, a former chief administrative officer of the county. If you want to know how good government is run, talk to Walt. To my colleagues on the council, Bob, Bill, Phil, Gary, thank you. To my parents, this year they're celebrating their 90th birthday and their 65th wedding anniversary. I'm so fortunate to have them. To Lindy, my wife, our girls, and their families, thank you. But finally, thank you to the 8,830 voters in District 3 who voted for me. They didn't have to. They could have left it blank, but I sure am appreciative of your trust. Together we accomplished a lot. Together we can accomplish even more in the next 4 years. Thank you very much.
And for our district number 4, Mr. Ortiz. And I believe his wife will join us.
I, David Philip Ortiz, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States of America and to the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. Thank you, Angela. I still have my campaign team out. We won, guys. It's okay. The thanks are too many to name specifically. I have to thank God. I wouldn't be here without him. And the only other person I'll thank is my wife, Rachel, who was just up here with me. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. You're my foundation, and I look up to you with the amount of strength and fortitude that you had holding down our two kids and birthing our child during the COVID-19 lockdown. So thank you. And to all my friends and family who supported me, it's overwhelming, the support that I've received. It wasn't an easy year, but I want to encourage you and thank you. It was an incredible journey, and you are an extension of me. Everyone that voted for me and helped me and volunteered and donated and supported me, you're an extension of me. So anything that I accomplish, you have partnered in accomplishing with me, and I appreciate that very much, more than words can say. My family started service to our country with my grandfather, Joseph Ortiz. And ever since then, countless, not countless, but almost every one of my uncles, aunts, cousins have served in the military, absent myself. And I found a place where I can serve my community and country. And there's a expectation when you serve that you're going to give something up and that you're going to sacrifice something. And our military members and first responders understand that. And I think that's the expectation that I want to set for every elected official, is that if you're going to serve and you're going to volunteer to serve your community, you're going to give something up to do it and not benefit yourself. And so I'll end with another thanks to everyone in my whole community. And I've not yet begun to fight. So thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming out today. This is really an important moment, especially for the candidates. It's so great to stand up here in front of your family and your friends and your supporters, and it means a lot that you're here. I just want to tell you, I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome of this election. I think we're going to have a great couple of years. I know all these folks. They are intelligent. They've got great integrity, great work ethic, and probably the most importantly, I think everybody will be very collegial on this council. So I look forward to the next year, and I look forward to serving with all of you. And at this point, I have something quick to read, and then we will stand adjourned. You can take pictures with your supporters and your family, and we'll go from there. At this time, we will take a quick recess to allow to set up for the continuation of our meeting via Zoom. We will resume the meeting in about 15 to 25 minutes. Please stand by. Thank you very much.